Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. It is 7 o'clock. It is the 13th of July, and we're about to play my third match for Batch 2 of the Old School Magic Summer Derby. So, here's how it works. The Old School Derby series happens twice a year. There's a Summer Derby and a Winter Derby. And Batch 1, you get 4 pairings against 4 random opponents from anywhere in the world. There's like 195 people who signed up for the Derby. And you play 4 matches. And then everybody's standings are calculated. And Batch 2, you play against people with similar records. So every single one of my opponents that I am playing against in Batch 2 started off with Batch 1 at 2-2. That includes my opponent Chris, who I'll be playing against today. And so that means that we're pretty evenly matched. Now we're playing with Swedish Old School with the North American reprints. So what Swedish means is that we'll be playing, it's a one-strip format, one-strip mine. There is no Fallen Empires and there is no Mana Burn. There are a couple of other nuances to it as well. There's like one workshop and things like that. But yeah, pretty much that's it. So first thing we got to do, of course, is how we begin all of the streams is we go with our color chooser for the border that is around me. So we are going to we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to let fate decide what color that border is going to be. So let's spin away. And we'll take off this purple frame and we'll see what the Wheel of Fate decides. And it looks like we're blue. Okay, so we'll turn off the purple frame. We will go to the blue frame. There's the blue frame. Turn off the purple frame. And then we are going to bring it in to our match against my opponent, Chris. Hey, Chris, welcome to the stream. And thanks for allowing me to stream this tonight.
No worries. I'm happy to be here. Thanks, Rich.
I hope you're doing well tonight.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah. So remind me, where are you from, Chris?
So I am from Kitchener, Ontario, which is kind of just about an hour west of Toronto. So,
okay.
A Canuck.
Alrighty. So you're in the Eastern time zone, correct?
That's correct, yep.
Okay. So I'm in Syracuse, New York. So I'm actually not too far from you.
Oh, nice.
So... Alright, so we are going to get going and we are going to play some Magic. So you said that you were 2-2 in Batch 1, but Batch 2 has not been kind to you so far, right?
Yeah, Batch 2, a little bit of a slow start. I'm at 2-4, so 0-2 in Batch 2, but we're going to look to turn that around here, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to hope that you don't. No, but yeah, I went 2-2 in Batch 1, and I am currently 1-1 in Batch number 2. So we'll see what happens.
Sounds good. Just put those up there, something like that. I'm good with just middle on top, however you want to do
same.
it. Yeah, okay.
Okay. And then do you want to choose even or odd for a roll?
Sure, yeah, I'll take odds.
Odds, okay. It is even. It is a 2.
All right. Sounds good.
I will be on the play. Good luck, my friend.
All right, good luck.
Yeah, let's have some good games. So I don't know what you're playing, but yesterday I had my opponent game 1 play a second turn Blood Moon on me, which was not fun for me, not gonna lie. So, I will keep this hand.
I'm gonna keep mine too, I think.
All right, take a quick drink, and then I'm going to play a Mistress Factory, and I'm gonna say go. 6 cards in hand.
All right. Draw. We're gonna go with a. We're gonna go for a first turn library. I think.
I heard that's good, specifically on the draw, since. Oh wait, you've got 7 cards in hand.
It's not a bad way to start out.
Definitely
that's for
not.
Sure. Especially in a single strip format.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am gonna library and draw a card.
Sure. Old School Guard, welcome to the stream. Appreciate it.
Then I'm going to cast a Mox Jet.
Mm-hmm.
And pass the turn with 7 cards.
Seems all right. I will draw. I will play a Tundra, and then I will activate my factory and attack.
Yeah, take 2.
And then I will pass the turn with 6 cards.
Alright. Untap. Draw up to 8. Oh, what am I going to do here? So I'm at 8.
I mean, you can always concede.
We could do that. We could. That wouldn't be much fun for the stream, though.
No, definitely not.
I'm going to come with a Tundra of my own.
Okay.
So that takes me down to 7. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to library, draw.
Okay.
Takes me up to 8. And then I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do this, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go 1, 2, and I'm going to time walk.
All right, seems fine.
All right. So then I'll go to my next turn.
Get
Untap. Oops. Okay, draw up to 8. We'll get a scrubland.
Okay, 7 cards.
7 cards, yep. So we'll draw in the library up to 8.
Okay.
And then we're going to go for, we'll pay 3
Yep.
and cast a Hypnotic Spectre.
Hypnotic Spectre. Okay.
And then that's it. Pass with 7.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw. I will look at my hand. I will play a Savannah and a Serendipity.
Alright, the dib is good.
And I've got 5 cards, and I will say go.
Okay. So we're going to untap. Draw up to 8. Now, what am I going to do? Play a swamp.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you got? I've got to deal with that Ifrit somehow here, I think. How do I want to do this? I'm going to pay 2 black, and I'm going to cast a Demonic Tutor.
Sure.
Alright. So it takes me down to 6, but back to 7 here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And what do I want? That's the real question.
Maybe it's the card that was on top of your library.
It often is, isn't it? Isn't that the way it works sometimes? Okay, I'm going to grab that guy there.
Okay, seems all right.
All right, so hold on. Let me shuffle up here. So I'm back up to 7. So we'll just sort of cut that up. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Okay, so we're back to 7. So we're going to draw in the library.
Okay.
Up to 8. And I didn't do that very well. That's okay, though. I am just going to discard a swamp.
Okay.
To get back down to 7, and then, yeah, pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap. I will take a point. I'm at 19, so it's 19
Okay.
to 18. I will draw a card for my turn. I will play another factory.
Okay.
I will cast a Swords to Plowshares targeting your Hypnotic Spectre.
There is not much I can do about that.
Okay.
All right. So back to 20.
Correct. And then I'm going to activate this factory.
Okay.
I will attack with both cards, and I will pump the factory to 3.
All right. I think I'm going to disenchant the factory.
I figured that was coming. Had to try it, though.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So you're going to take 3?
Yep. So I go to 17.
17. All right. And I've got 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can go.
All right. I'm going to untap. Draw up to 7. How do we do this? So I'm going to play a scrubland.
Okay.
Is that what I want to do? Yeah, that is how I want to do this. Scrubland. So that puts me at 6 cards.
So that wasn't what you wanted to do.
Yeah, no. I don't think the order matters here. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, I'm gonna plow your Serendip.
Okay. I will exile that and gain 3 life.
All right,
Puts me up to 22.
All right, and now I'm gonna
Ancestral?
Yep.
Okay.
So ancestral.
Sure.
So that brings me back 1, 2, 3, up to 7.
Okay.
And then draw on the library.
Yep.
Up to 8. And then so then I'm going to pay 1 for a dark ritual.
Okay.
And I'm going to go 1, 2 more to get a vampire.
Vampire. Okay. It's a pretty cool dark ritual.
Yeah, it's from a guy on the Discord there, Matt.
Poltergeist.
Pretty sweet. That's
All right.
the guy, yeah. Yeah, I think it's from like the... So now, what does that put me? That puts me 6 cards, and I pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. I will draw. Swords to Plowshares on your vampire.
On the vampire, there's always the risk of that.
Yeah, brings you up to 21.
All right.
And then I'm going to activate my factory and attack for 2.
All right, 19.
Brings you down to 19. I've got 4 cards, and you can go.
All right, so untap. What's going on here? My cards are getting... so what have I got? I got 2 scrublands, 2 blacks, and the tundra and the library. Okay, so now draw up to 7. Okay, draw in the library up to 8.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Mishra's Factory of my own.
Sure.
And then, what'd you say for cards in hand there?
4 cards.
4. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to twist them here.
Okay.
So we got a mind twist for 4.
Okay. Disenchant, counterspell, regrowth, and brain geyser.
All right.
So this game's probably over because you've got the library going and I've got no cards in hand. All set?
All set, and I pass with 6.
Okay, untap. Draw. Strip mine on the library.
Yep, the library did good work though.
Yep, and attack with the factory.
Factory gets through, yep. So
Puts you at
17.
You can go.
Alright, untap. Draw.
No cards, jazz hands.
Okay. So I'm going to play a second factory.
Sure.
And then I'm going to... What am I going to do? So activate this factory.
Yep.
And attack and pump.
Sure. 19.
19, all right. And then pass the turn with 6.
Untap. Draw. Case of Rage. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. So our friend Case of Rage also is a streamer. So you can watch her stream. The link is in the chat right now. She streams video games. I'm going to tap my Savannah to play a Savannah Lions.
Savannah Lions. All right.
And I will pass the turn. Charles Klein in chat says, I just need a balance, right? Yeah, a balance would be great. Not gonna lie.
Balance would definitely be nice.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I'm going to untap, draw, get a... What are we going to do? We'll get a strip mine.
Sure. Because why not?
And and I'm going to strip the factory.
Sure. Your own factory? Oh.
No, we'll go for yours this time, I think.
Okay, all right. Seems good.
And then I'm going to activate one factory.
Sure.
And swing.
I will not block.
All right, I will pump for the extra damage.
Okay, I'll take 3. I'm at 16.
All right. And I will pass the turn. I got 6 cards still.
Okay, untap. Draw. I will attack for 2.
All right. I think I'm going to plow your lion, I think.
Okay. I will gain 2.
Attempt to plow the lion.
I'm at 18.
All right.
And then I will play Argothian Pixies.
Pixies. Oh,
yep.
Man. Pixies are good against the factories.
You can go.
I think... What the heck? I'm going to do it. I'm going to plow the pixies, too.
Oh, wow. Another... All right, back up to 20. All right, so that's 3 plows.
Yep. Is that 3 I've done? I think...
That's 3. I've got 3
2,
creatures exiled, so that's got to be 3 plows. So.
Yep, you're right. All right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
top deck balance will be much better if I get it.
Definitely. All right, draw. We've got an underground sea.
Sure.
So and then I'm going to activate both factories.
Sure.
And swing for the 4.
All right, I'm at 16.
All right, and I will just pass with 4 cards.
Okay, untap. Draw. Pass the turn.
All right, untap. Draw. Go for a 3rd scrub land.
Sure.
And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and attempt to cast a hippie.
Sure.
Okay, and then we're going to activate both factories again.
Yep.
And swing for 4.
I will swords one of them.
Swords 1, okay.
Okay, so you gain 2.
Yep.
Puts you at 19. So I'm going to take 2. I'm at 14.
Sounds good. And then pass the turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. Chaos Orb.
Ooh.
And I will pass.
All right. So untap. Draw up to 4. Another factory.
Of course.
So what are we going to do here? So yeah, I'll activate the 1 factory.
Yep.
And then go to attack.
Sure.
With those 2.
No blocks.
No blocks. Okay, I'll pump the 1 factory.
Okay, I'll take 5. I'm at 9.
9, and then I will just pass the turn.
Okay.
3 cards.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a land. And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. So, okay, I'll activate both the factories.
Okay.
And swing for 6.
Inside combat, after you declared attackers, I'm going to activate my Chaos Orb.
Okay.
Alright. We're going to use
Chaos Orb's good, yep.
Yeah, we'll use my Savannah as your Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay.
Hit.
Alright.
And I'll take 4. I'm at 5.
Okay. Alright, pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Savannah Lions.
Savannah Lions, okay.
And you can go.
Alright, untap. Draw. So what should I do here? Okay, I'm just going to activate the 1 factory.
Okay.
And I will swing with him.
I will not block.
Alright. I'm not going to pump.
Okay, I'll take 2. I'm at 3.
Okay, so then after second main phase, I will tap 3 and cast another Hypnotic Spectre.
Sure.
And then I'm going to also play a Maze of Ith.
Alright, might as well add insult to injury. Sure.
I might as well, yep. And then pass with 3.
Okay, untap. Draw. Pixies.
Alright.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Pixies, eh? I think it's.
I mean, I'm at 3. So.
Yeah, I think you're.
I mean, I'm not doing too hot right here.
No.
It's like I'm dead on board next turn, so.
Yeah. I'm just gonna swing with the hippie.
Sure.
Only.
I'll take 2. I'm at 1.
There.
I have no cards in hand, so nothing to discard.
Yep. And then I'll just pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna tap my City of Brass.
That's it. Sounds good.
Alrighty. So you take that one.
All right.
Yeah. So the library and the Mind Twists combined was pretty brutal. I think that if it was one or the other, I might have been okay, but not both.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty devastating 1-2 for sure.
Oh yeah, it happens. Again, like I mean, when you play old school, you have to expect that things like that are going to happen, though. So.
Yep. All right. So now the question is, what do I do here, if anything, on my sideboard?
Yeah. Let's see. Case of Rage. I'm used to getting my ass kicked on my own stream. It happens all the time. So. I'm okay with it. We'll,
all right, let's just shuffle these back up here somewhat. I haven't been drawing out the factories much this derby for whatever reason. I was almost surprised that I had one in my hand. I forgot they were in there. And then, sure enough, you draw 3, right?
Yeah, but you drew so many extra cards. You had ancestral, and you had 4 or 5 turns at least with the library. So that's 8 extra
Yeah.
cards right there. How many games are
Yep.
we going to be playing? We're playing best 2 out of 3. So we have at least one more game, possibly 2.
I think I've seen videos of yours on YouTube, probably, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All of my stuff goes to YouTube now. Got to wait 24 hours until after the stream ends before I can throw it up on YouTube. But
Okay. Is that like a Twitch rule, kind of? Or is
yeah,
that...
because I am a Twitch affiliate, my Twitch stream is monetized. So part of
Okay.
the affiliate onboarding program is that your you have to wait 24 hours after a broadcast ends before you can put. It's just kind of like a exclusivity deal.
Yep.
You have to wait 24 hours before it can be on another platform. So.
Okay. That makes sense. All right. So do you play similar decks in most of these derbies, or do you kind of like to mix it up?
I try to switch things up when it comes to any old school or anything that I stream. I prefer to switch things up. Like this is obviously we've got some lions and we've got some dibs and we've got some pixies in this deck.
Yep.
On my stream for the first year, I played like 46 different decks in 52
nice.
weeks. So it was for anybody who thinks that old school is too limited because of the card pool. Old School Guard, thank you for gifting the tier 1 sub to Charles Klein. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm good again. Just middle on top, however.
Yep, same.
Same? Okay.
I will play first.
All right. I'm a pure old schooler, so I don't even, so I played a lot when I was a kid, which, was that 94 kind of time frame. And then sort of when Ice Age came out, that was it for me. I stopped playing. And then just in the last year or so, I dug my cards back out of the basement and got back into playing. So I couldn't even tell you about anything that was printed after Ice Age. And,
I actually started at Ice Age, so
nice.
so pre-modern holds more nostalgia for me than old school does.
Okay.
And I love playing with the powerful cards and things like that because I never got to back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'll keep this hand.
All right. I haven't looked yet, but I will think I'm going to keep as well.
Okay. I'll play a land and I will say go. 6 cards.
Hey, there you go. All right.
Yeah, well, the last 3 times that I've had a library in this tournament, my opponent has opened with Strip Mine. So.
Well, let's see. I don't have one yet, but can't promise I won't top deck. The Strip Mine does not happen yet, so you're good. So I'm going to go lead out with a swamp and just say pass. Okay. 7.
I will draw for turn, bring me up to 7. I will activate, draw an 8th card, and I will play a Savannah into a Savannah Lions.
All right.
And I've got 6 cards. You can go.
Okay. So I will draw. And we will go into a scrubland.
Sure.
And just say pass again. 7 cards still.
All right, untap. Draw 7 cards. I will draw. I will play a Trop and a Sapphire, and I will attack for 2.
All right. I'll take the 2.
Okay.
So go to 18.
Okay. And I will pass the turn. 6 cards.
All right, I think end of turn I'm going to disenchant the sapphire.
Sure.
All right. Untap. Draw. Play a tundra.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm going to pay 1 black for a dark ritual.
All right.
And then we're going to get a second, or, fourth mana, I guess, and come with a Juzam.
Sure.
And then we're going to pass the turn with 4 cards.
Okay. Untap. 6 cards. Draw. I've got 7. Tap the library. Go up to 8.
Okay.
Swords on your Juzam.
Yep.
So
it takes
5.
me to 23 then,
Yep.
right?
And then I'll attack for 2.
Right, so 21.
Yep.
Okay.
I will. I'm gonna strip your tundra.
Ooh, strip the tundra, eh?
Yep.
Not much I can do about it, I don't think. So, okay.
Okay, 6 cards. Go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. All right, we'll go 1 into a Sol Ring.
Sure.
And then just pass with 4.
Okay, untap. 6 cards. Draw. I'm at 7. Activate library. And go up to 8.
Okay.
Attack for 2.
Yep. So 19.
Regrowth on the strip mine.
Okay.
And then strip your scrublands.
Strip the scrubby, eh? Yeah. Do I want to... I can't do anything about that. All right.
7 cards. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw. Okay. Underground Sea.
Okay.
And we're going to go 4 for another Juzam.
Sure.
And then pass with 3 cards.
Okay. I will untap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Alright, so on my upkeep, I will activate the library to draw up to 8.
Okay.
And then I will draw for my turn. I'm going to cast Divine Offering on your Soul Ring. So I'll destroy it and I will gain a life.
Alright. Alright.
I'm
That
at 21.
works. Okay. That's a cool altar.
Yeah, it's artist proof. Jeff Menges
Nice.
did the art on the back for me.
That's pretty sweet.
And I'm going to end my turn. I've got 8 cards.
Okay.
I will I'll discard a Psionic Blast down to 7.
Discard a blast. Alright.
And you can go.
Okay, so untap. Draw up to 4.
No, upkeep. You take 1. You're at 18.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right. 18. Yep. Okay. Swamp. Okay, I'll go to combat and I'll swing with the Jin.
I will take it. I'm at 16.
All right, so 16. And then, what am I going to do here? I'm going to take a peek through my library and remind myself where my graveyard.
Okay.
But I'm going to do nothing. I will pass with 3.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I will attack for 2.
Yep. So 16 for me, I think, right?
Yep. 16 to 16. And then I'm going to cast an Argothian Pixies.
Okay, Pixies are good.
4, 5, 6, 7 cards. You can go.
All right, upkeep. Take 1. Go to 15. Draw.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So we got another Underground Sea.
Okay.
What are the Pixies are 2-1, right?
2-1, yep.
Okay, I'm just gonna go to attack and swing Juzam.
All right, I'm at 11.
11, all right. And then after the attack phase, I'm going to hit the Pixies with a Drain Life for 1.
Okay, so you gain 1. Brings you up to 16.
So I gain 1. I go back to 16. You're at 11. And then I pass turn with 2 cards.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. End of your turn, I will draw a card.
Okay.
Up to 8. Untap. Draw. I have 9 cards. I'm going to play another Savannah Lions.
All right.
And I will end my turn. I've got 8 cards. So I will discard a Psionic Blast. Down to 7.
Okay, so I will untap. Take 1 to go to 15.
Yep.
Draw. Okay, I'll go to my attack and I'll swing with the Juzam again.
Okay, before blockers, I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
Case of Rage says, if I were to play like this, I'd have to ask you to read me your card every single turn. I know a bunch of the cards, but if there ever is a card that you're not sure of, you can always, if you know what the card name is, you can type exclamation card in chat and then the card name. So like Savannah Lions, for example, and it'll bring up the text of the card. You have how many cards? Chris, how many cards in hand?
I've got 3.
3 cards. Okay, I'll take the 5.
3 cards in hand.
Brings me down to 6.
All right, get you to 6. And then, okay, so after attack, I am just going to pass with 3.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. I'll attack for 4.
Okay, yep, I'll take the 4, so I go to 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. I'm going to Time Walk. And then...
Time Walk is good. Yep.
I'm going to move to my end step. I will discard a Sarah Angel. 7 cards.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. Attack for 4.
Okay, yeah, that works again. So
Puts
I
you
go
at
to
7.
7, yep.
Play land. I will take a point to control magic or juice on. I'm at 5.
Ooh, control magic on the Juzdan, eh?
Yep.
That was nice.
And you can go.
Alright, so I'll keep him... I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright. That's going to be a problem for me. Alright, we will draw up to 4. Play a library, which doesn't help me quite as much as I would before, but... So, I have to solve this problem basically right now, otherwise I'm done.
I'm okay with that.
This is a shame. I didn't want to have to do it this way, but... Oh no, I can't even do that, because I messed up. Oh darn. I think I would have been dead anyway. Maybe I wouldn't have been. Oh well, that's too bad. Okay, yeah, I'm out. I resign this one.
Okay. Whew.
That's too bad. I had a recall.
Yeah, I assumed you had a recall when you were looking at your graveyard.
Yeah, and then, you know, I was going to... So I had a disenchant and a plow still, and I was going to draw myself, take back a white source, but I just played a library stupidly.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would have saved the day too much, but anyway.
All right, so we're going to go into game number 3.
All right.
Just like Garfield intended.
That's right. The library on either side really proved its worth.
Yeah, I mean, I was having mana struggles that game too, so it's like I stripped away 2 of your lands, and you still ended up with 5 lands at the end of the game, where I had 4. So
yeah.
But
yeah, I wasn't sure if you were just holding them in your hand or what, but then
no. I had stuff to do if I could have. I had stuff to do if I could have gotten another land earlier. So
yeah.
Like I strongly considered the regrowth on the Mox, because that would have made for you know, to get that extra mana to actually be able to do things, but it's all right. I figured that stifling your mana might have been good, but which it was okay, but that was pretty scary, not gonna lie.
Well, you got rid of the white. That was, you know, even though I had mana, I didn't have a white source. So
right.
That was that caused a problem ultimately in the end. I couldn't get those couple of cards out, but
yeah, I figured if I was gonna do something that keeping you off white meant that no disenchant, no Swords of Plowshares. So.
Yep. Yeah, the control magic. Oh man, such a brutal card. I love it.
Yeah, I've been holding it for several turns. Like I definitely would have liked that a little bit earlier, because that was getting kind of scary.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. Just middle on top or whatever.
Yep, that's fine.
All right.
All right, so you're playing first?
I'll take the play on this one. Yep.
All right. Good luck, my friend.
All right. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Yeah, I can play this one.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to play a Factory.
Uh-huh.
And a Sapphire.
Okay.
to ancestral recall myself.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3. So that gets me up to 7 again.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. This is pretty good for me. I can cast it. I know. Cast a jet.
Yep.
And I'm going to Dark Ritual.
Okay.
Into Spectre.
Okay. Could be worse, I suppose.
Pretty good first turn.
Yep. All set?
And then pass. Yep, pass with 4.
Okay. I will draw. I will play a Factory. Soul Ring. Emerald. Pixies.
That's not too shabby of a reply first turn.
Yep. 4 cards. Go ahead.
All right. So we're going to untap. Draw. We will... What will we do here? We'll do a scrub land.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to go for 1, 2, 3, and cast another Hypnotic Spectre.
Okay.
And then we'll attack with the 1.
All right, I'll take 2.
All right.
18. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We'll go for, say, 3.
Mana Drain.
Mana Drain, all right. And then pass the turn. I got 3 cards.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Activate the Factory. Attack, attack.
Yep, I will take 4.
Put you at 16.
16.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, untap. Draw. We'll go for second Factory.
Sure.
And then I'm going to
That's all my opponents have to do against me is they need to complain about cards that they haven't drawn, and they will just draw them.
We're going to get Vampire.
Sure.
Okay, and then we'll hit with both of the Spectres.
I'm at 14. I keep 2.
I'll go for the... I'll take the outside 2.
Okay. Counterspell and Disenchant.
Counterspell, Disenchant. Oh, that's a nice Disenchant too.
Yep,
Sweet.
also an artist proof. This is Amy Weber.
Yeah, that's really cool. All right, and I will pass 2 cards.
My Argothian Pixies are artist proofs as well. Just because of the fact that the art isn't as recognizable, I don't play them face down.
Okay. Cool.
Untap. Draw. This is not going to go well. Go ahead.
All right. Untap everything. Draw. Oh, what am I going to do here?
You can still always concede.
That's true. That's true. I think we're going to play a strip mine.
Okay. Kick me while I'm down.
Yep. Yeah, you're not...
your draws have been significantly better than mine have. You know, game 1 and game 3, you know, that's really all it boils down to is your draws were just better than mine. But nothing I can do.
Well, I think I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to strip away your Factory.
Sure, yeah.
I'm going to plow away your Pixies.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. This is just kicking me in the junk over and over again.
Yep. And then I'm going to activate both and swing
2, 4,
with the cavalry.
6, 8, 12. I'm at 4. I get to keep 1.
All right, you can keep the middle one, let's say.
I can keep the middle one. Disenchant Sarah Angel.
All right. pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. It's a counter spell.
Yep.
Ancestral Recall.
Oh, you
don't
didn't
have the mana to do it. So yeah, this was my opener that I kept. Obviously, I should not have, but I needed 1 blue for the ancestral.
Yep.
This was my opener. I don't think it's a terrible keep, but based on what you played, it ended up being pretty bad, and the fact that I didn't get to draw any lands sucked a lot.
Yeah, that's what killed you, not drawing into the extra lands,
right?
Like
right.
By the second turn or whatever.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think if I would have drawn a blue source, I would have been okay. There's the City of Brass. A blue source would have been good. City of Brass would have been ideal because that would have meant that I can disenchant some stuff and whatnot.
Yep.
But your start was just way too fast, and like I said, your draws were just infinitely better than mine. This entire match. So I boarded in the Side Blast and the Control Magics.
Yep. Yeah, and it was too bad you couldn't, you had to keep discarding the Side Blast in that.
Well, I mean, my life total was getting low,
game, I guess,
and you were beating me down with something that cost 5. So I couldn't keep the Side Blast in game number 2 because of the fact that I couldn't rely on the fact that they were going to do me any good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, well, I ended up not sideboarding at all, actually.
Oh.
But here is my sideboard. And I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out because I must admit that's a weak part of my game, the sideboard. But I carry some blue elemental blasts.
Yeah.
A couple of circle protections, a white and a red.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a sinkhole, which
circle protection white. That's a weird one.
Yeah, I played, and maybe, you're kind of, what am I trying to say? Like, I played a few games because most of my deck is black creatures, right? Like that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had trouble sometimes dealing with, things like White Knights, and normally I play not Swedish too, so the Order of the Letber or whatever, the Fallen Empires version.
Yeah.
So I usually keep up Circle Protection White handy just for those situations.
Most of the time, though, when you're going to be boarding in Circle Protection White, you're playing against decks that are running Armageddon, so the Circle Protection White isn't going to be that great. But
that's true. No, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I got? I've got Divine Offerings for the robots, and I run just 3 Disenchants main decks, so I got a 4th one. I've got a Jovial Evil again for kind of white, although I haven't gotten to use that very successfully. I would say it's not a great card, but it's fun. And then some Maze of Ith. I really like the Maze of Ith in the single strip format.
Yeah.
Kind of against the aggro decks. When you're playing, say, EC or whatever, the Maze of Ith tend to get stripped away all over the place.
Sure.
But,
yeah. Makes sense.
Anyway.
All right.
But yeah,
well, thanks for the games. You're back to your winning ways, which is
there you go.
Is good. And then Old School Guard in chat is commenting about great art on Jovial Evil. Yes, it is a pretty cool looking card there. So
yeah,
definitely not one you see very often in Old School. So that is pretty cool. It is definitely not something that too many people are going to expect.
No, that's true. That's the polite way of saying it's not that great a card, but anyway, sometimes you got to play the cards that are fun.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, thank you for the games, my friend. I appreciate it. You said you have one more to go?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
So one more that I'm going to try to squeeze in tonight. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, thanks so much for the game. Enjoyed it a lot,
sure.
And best of luck on your final one too.
All right, thanks. Take care. Best of luck on your last game. All right, have a good one.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Oh, so we did not get there, but that's okay. As we alluded to, I have a game we're going to be playing on Sunday. I'm just not exactly sure at what time. Go ahead and make sure that you follow me on the social media, and or you can join my my Discord channel. The link to my Discord is in the chat right now. and I'll announce that first on my Discord channel, and then it'll go out on like Facebook and Twitter and things of that nature as well. So another derby match on Sunday. Not sure of the time, but also just so you're aware, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. I'll be playing 3 rounds of pre-modern in the Thursday night throwdown. So pre-modern is the sets from 4th edition through Scourge. Anything that was ever in Type 2. So, I mean, they call it standard now, but that doesn't include the portal sets, obviously. And there's its own banned list. There are no restricted cards. They are either banned or they are legal as 4 of. So, fun format. I'm really enjoying playing, and like I said, it gives me much more nostalgia than old school, because of the fact that I started playing at Ice Age, so I cut my teeth playing with, with Mirage Block and Tempest Block and, and Invasion and things like that. So all kinds of fun stuff when it comes to that. So with that, I will see you next time. Take care. Thank you very much for watching.